Jimmy, I know there's something in this tank that you like.
Man, there's some fish in here that I've never seen before, Mark. What is special about this tank?
Wait. The question is, what is not special about this tank, Jimmy?
What do you mean? Why do you say that?
Well, number one, it's in a great place in this house. I'm not a fan of putting it kind of off and away. This is one thing my tank suffers from. It's upstairs, it's in the bonus room. I have to escape the family to get to it. See, he's not even listening because he's just looking at the fish.
I'm thinking two things. You're right, because this is an incredible space in this house. And I wish we could actually showcase this house because it's phenomenal. But they have this right in their main living space. Kitchen's here, living's over here, dining's over there, the pool's right over there. I mean, this is the dream, really, because you can see this from everywhere, and it is stunning.
You spend a lot of time here.
Yeah.
You get to look at the tank.
Yeah, it's cool. So was this designed for this space, do you know?
Kind of. This was a fireplace.
Oh, it was a fireplace here before.
Yep.
Which would also be very cool, but not as cool as this.
There's a fireplace on the other side.
All right, either way, I mean, it's cool, but yeah, this is way cooler than a fireplace right here.
And if there's a fire, you got 800 gallons of water to put it out right there.
Yeah, no, really, so there is some special things. Like, there's a few fish in here I haven't seen, like...
There's a pair of potter wrasses, which you can't get anymore. They're only out of Hawaii.
Yep. Oh, wow, that one?
Yep, looks like a leopard wrasse, but it's a potter's wrasse. So there's a pearl scale wrasse. There is banded angel, which should look familiar from my tank. And then we have a couple other gems in here. Lineatus wrasse, right here from Australia. That's another one. Male pintail, another nice fish. Large marge, she's coming around. That's the big blonde naso. Magnificent foxface, male, female pair of smaller tails. You gotta have the long-nosed hawk in the tank. You got orange shoulder tang. We've got pyramid butterflies. Of course, the bangais. We started with 2, now we have 5.
Oh, wow.
Due to reproduction in the tank.
Wow. That's a good sign of health, right?
Yep. Rolling eye damsels.
There's a giant sea star back there.
Oh yeah, that's the Kraken. There's 2 of them in this tank.
That thing is huge.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever seen one that big.
Well, this is the second Kraken. The first Kraken lived for a couple of years, passed away, and the owner was very upset, so he made a Viking boat out of wood, funeral, pyre.
Really?
And he lit it on fire and sent it across the pool.
Really?
I'm not kidding you.
Well, it's good. That's endearing because it's good to hear that the owner enjoys it. Because I look around this place and it's phenomenal. He's got a lot of things he or she or this family has a lot of things to enjoy. So to hear a story like that they cared that much about this is cool. Because sometimes you wonder when you come into some place that's this amazing, that is this just another, I just want to have something cool in my house, but to hear that they enjoyed it that much, that's pretty neat.
Now, there is one fish that I've missed that takes my breath away every time I come. I spend the most time interacting with the fish, which is the Dulcimer tang.
Oh, yeah, look at that tang. That is phenomenal.
But yes, so the idea with this is anyone can build a nice place.
Yeah.
You put in a saltwater tank that looks like this, changes the whole dynamic of the room, changes the whole dynamic of the house.
And the corals. So
this client didn't want corals. He wanted fish and sea anemones. That's why that part of the tank is mainly the sea anemone side. And I said, hey, that's cool. We can do more than that. So I started putting in corals, knew that he liked motion, sinularia, toadstool, hammers, more toadstools, zoas, of course, some more sea anemones. And I've snuck in some SPS, and he's starting to like this SPS game with the growth patterns like the digi. So there's an Anchiopora next to it, my fuzzy acro behind her. I've snuck in some mint pavona, some other acros. But one thing I like about this tank is we've got kind of more corals over here, field of sea anemones over here with clownfish.
Yeah.
Now he's had that clownfish for years. That's Betty.
This big one?
Yep. She does not like other clownfish. The clowns that are here are the ones that she lets hang around. For a long time, she would not let them close to the sea anemones, even though there's like 30 in this tank.
You said that when you took over this tank, it was an existing tank.
Yep.
And so you reworked it.
I stripped it down, took it down to nothing, tank and stand, threw away all the rock, all the filtration. It was a disaster. Let's start with the old sump. Way too small for this tank. Gotta love the Chinese special dosing pump resting on the side of the sump. That could fall in at any minute. A roller mat that's way too small for the tank as well. The skimmer is okay, but a refugium that housed coral skeletons? Okay. Then there's the chiller, which 1, likely isn't needed, and 2, has an intake instructed by crap. And 3, the whole thing is under the stand of the tank, which means as the chiller kicks out heat, that's part of the chilling process, it heats the air under the tank, which then heats the tank, which means the chiller has to run harder, and this is a whole endless death cycle. Add in some leaky plumbing and a towel glued in place to catch other leaks. Oh, how about a hose clamp that was slid down to make way for an alligator clip, but the fitting above all this mess leaks. At least the previous service guy left the PVC glue for all those leaky pipes. And to top it all off, the fish recovered a nick, so they need to be treated as well. There's no downstairs fish room. There was not an option on this tank to do that.
Okay, so it's behind here.
Yep, it's all underneath.
Okay.
Now it helps that there's a taller stand, but we get roller mat, UV, refugium, skimmers, media reactors, all underneath the tank. Everything fits underneath the footprint of the tank other than the mixing station.
All right, because what I wanted to point out, the Aquascape is really cool. I mean, there's a lot of nooks and crannies. This is something that I wish I had done in my tank. These kind of branches here. What are those?
So that's real reef arches. So the real reef branch went under it and then the arch built on top of it.
Yeah, because it really gave a lot of dimension here, and there's a lot of swim through. And it's great because there's swim through for like little fish, but then there's lots of big caves.
Yep.
I mean, like this Aquascape makes me want to redo my tank at home.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah, totally. I mean, like this is what I wish I would have done. You know, I purchased big boxes of it, and then I just kind of built off that, and I didn't even think of all the different shapes that they sell.
Yep.
Which I can see that you used some of those.
Which is part of the key when you're choosing rock, is to get more than you need and get a variety so you have options when you go to Aquascape the tank.
Yeah, this is a really, really impressive tank and environment. It's like living the dream right here. And then you have this all on controllers as well.
Absolutely.
So you monitor this remotely.
This client likes to feed, and I handle the rest.
All right, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So how often are you here?
Once a week.
Once a week you're in this house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it looks beautiful. What does it need once a week?
Every other week it gets a water change, manual water change, because that's what this tank likes. We're going to see other tanks that like automatic water changes. Every tank is different. We talk about that a lot. This tank likes manual water changes. That's what I give it.
What an understatement. I mean, this is amazing. Amazing.
Now, there's no fish room, keep in mind. There's kind of a fish room. There's a hidden door fish room.
A hidden door.
Hidden door
now, I
fish
did see that. Can we show the hidden door?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go take a look at it.
Step right up, sneak right in here.
I totally dig the secret bookcase door to get in here. There's some pieces of equipment in here. I recognize you got some power banks from Neptune Systems.
Yeah, there you go.
Which is incredible that I know that since I don't own one. But
yep. Battery backup, even though the house has a whole house generator.
Okay.
40 kilowatt generator on the house. Have that just in case. Integrated UV power supplies. This was the back of the fireplace. It still is the back of the fireplace.
Yeah, so there's a fireplace in the room behind it.
Yep.
So it used to be both sides.
Yep.
I like the use of this space much better.
It's snug, but it gets the job done.
It's snug in here. Let me plug that all the way in for you.
Oh, thanks, Jimmy.
I see a doser over there.
Yep, not in use.
Not in use?
Yep, because the tank likes constant water changes. But I'm surprised you haven't spied the mixing station yet.
So the mixing station, I see a big ATO reservoir.
The fun thing is you can stand on it.
All right, is that advisable?
I mean, that's how I get in. I have to get in the tank from the back. I wanted that option. It's snug. So it fits right in the space.
I suppose because the top is actually glued on as well.
Yep.
So it's not a three-sided thing. The whole thing is a box.
The whole thing is a
And
box.
it's all fused together, so I guess it would be quite strong.
It's about 3/4 inch, 1 inch acrylic. So that way if I need to get up, I don't have to put a ladder in here. There's not much room. There's like maybe a foot.
Yeah, it's definitely a tight squeeze in here.
Yep. And then on the other side I have more room, but I have to kind of skinny between what was left of kind of the chimney to get up into the tank.
Yeah, and so you get up here to service things and reach down in the tank.
Rarely. Most of it I do from the front, but I've always got to give yourself the option, so I could get up there if I needed to.
Very, very cool. And what are you lighting this with? I see Radions up there.
Radions and AI blades.
AI blades.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's all run off the Apex. And I can remote change things if I want. Client doesn't know. They don't care. It just lets me do my job and run in the background.
You got another book, a kind of a glass case doorway.
Yep.
That's really cool.
When I want to get on the back of the tank,
Well, you do have to kind of climb in there.
you got to kind of skinny in here, but hey, it's all about access. I rarely have to get back here, but I said if I need to, I got to have the ability to do it. The tank's about 4 feet front to back. I wasn't going to get up about 42 inches height all the way to the back of the tank and then back down, so I can come back here.